Happy, what is today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Happy October. Let me pull up my chat real quick. I'm back. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hey, Jeannie, welcome. Hello, hello. Stephanie, hello, and thank you for your donation. It'll go after M. M, thank you again for your donations. Mystical, hello. Oh, y'all going fast today. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn my screen so I can see it better. Ugh. Okay. So I got Mystical, Diamond Girl. Yeah, you can see me again. I'm here. LT Spiritual, hello. I gotta change it up every now and again. Hey, Jean, welcome. Andresa, hello. Mary Jane, hello. Who is that? Is it Booba? Hold on. Girl, I gotta put her glasses on for this one. Ooh, my age. Buddha. Okay, got it. Doctor, hello. Yeah, no more hands for a minute. Kiki, do you love me? Welcome. All right. You're new here? Well, welcome. And thank you, Nana. Thank you, everybody. Cherry, hello. Do you want to be on the list or no? Because you're saying goodnight. Are you leaving? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Girl, I might as well keep these on for a second. All right, Zoomy, hello. You're not new. I've seen you before. Oh, can't read. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Let's see. Who else? Oh, thank you. We got the Halloween theme. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome. Maria, hello. You're new? Well, welcome. Glad to have you. I think you'll love it here. A bunch of nice people. Yes, babe, I got you on there. I was just asking because if you were saying goodnight, I was like, do you want to stay or go? Scorpio, hey, birthday year twin. Good to see you, my love. Well, to see your name. I don't see you. Rach, hello. I sound hood while I was raised in the hood, so I apologize if it's offensive. I was raised in the streets. The red, yeah. Well, the lights make it look really red, but it's not actually like that. It's kind of blondish red. No, I'm a Pisces. Me and Scorpio just had the same birthday year. It's okay, babe. I got a little bit of hood, you know, like I try to be as much as like professional, but you know, it comes out sometimes. You're a Pisces? Awesome. We love the Pisces. Yeah, no need to apologize. We just want to make sure you get what you came for. And thank you, Rachel, for your donation. You'll go after Stephanie. I got 2 from M, 1 from Stephanie, and 1 from you now. Your favorite sign is Pisces? And thank you, Rachel, for sending 2 more. So Rachel got 3. Do you want me to send it back? I can send it back. Just let me know. Just let me know which one you want me to send back. I got you. Oh, instead of me. Okay. Just making sure. I'm not trying to hold anybody's money. RIGHT. Please save your questions till I get to you. I'm just going to let it fill up and then we'll start. We only got 4 spots left, so shouldn't take long. Okay. Aw, thank you, love. It doesn't look the same. I'm used to doing it under the camera. Aw, you're so sweet. Yeah, we finally stepped into spooky season, so I'm like, let my spooky self come out, right? Y'all can start to see me again. Yeah, she sent for 3. I think. Let me see. Yeah. So Rachel got... So it's M has 2, Stephanie has 1, and then Rachel has 3. It's okay, boo. I was just letting you know. It's just because I don't want to get, like, distracted with your, like, not keeping your question. Got my Friday the 13th jacket on. I like the spookies. Three spots left? How the heck am I behind? I think I might have missed somebody. It's okay. Sorry. Itchy. I don't know, I hate being on camera. And so I did it when I first started because I could. And like faced my fear. But when you start again, it's like all new again. I have to rearrange. Alright, so I got Jeannie. I got Hello. I got Stephanie. Irene. That's who I missed. I missed Irene. Okay. That's what it was. Sorry, Irene. You're very important. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. For 45, I'm doing okay. You know what I mean? Like, age does catch up with you, but I appreciate all the love. We all just have those fears, you know? Like, I don't like pictures taken and stuff like that, so I never have since I was a little kid. I think I had trauma associated with it, but I'm doing okay now. I just got to get used to being on camera. Oh, I didn't miss you, Nana. Nana, I had you at number, let's see, under, you were after LT Spiritual. Oh, thank you. I have a son that's going to be 28 in March, so my age is showing. I wouldn't forget you, boo. I wouldn't forget you. And if I do, my mods won't forget you, so. You'll be 36 this month. Well, happy early birthday. You look like you're in your 20s. It happens. I just can't believe I'm gonna be 50. Like, time has flown so much, so fast. I wish I was back in the 90s, to be honest. You're 44, okay. Christina, hello. And welcome. I put you on the list, love. Sorry, Man in the Mirror's on. Michael Jackson just gets me crunk. I think he was my first crush in life, was Michael Jackson. I was so obsessed. '42, '80s babies. I think we lived through some of like the best times. I think we got blessed to see a lot of things in our life if you were born in the 80s. You're 27. You're my son's age. All right, 2 spots. Let me go ahead and start. Emily, are you here? I got your questions. I just want to make sure you're here. Oh my goodness, my strap ball hanging out. Yes, melancholy. Okay, you're here. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit. I'm gonna let M wants to know. Is he gonna put the effort, or is it just gonna be a waste? Okay. Well, girl, you know I'm always gonna be honest with you. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's too loud. Alright, so the first card I got was the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I think the fantasy of this person is better than like the burden that comes with it. Because I don't feel that he's quite figured out how to be happy or what's gonna make him happy with the Ten of Cups. And I feel like his time is spread between a lot of things. And I can't tell you exactly what it is. I got the Seven of Swords and the Temperance card. And for me, it's like, he'll pretend that he's healing. He'll pretend like, be patient with me. I'll get there. And he might. I'm not going to say he's not. But I do feel that he hasn't quite found, like, love for self, or in general, like, what's going to make him happy in life. Like, maybe he's not sure if he even wants to get married or whatever it is. Like, love to him is not understood. There's no understanding of what that looks like. So I feel the longer you stay, the more that the burden is going to be put on you, because you want so much more. And that's not to say that, let's say you pull back and all of a sudden he comes forward and says, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And maybe at one point he will actually not be deceiving, like, or there won't be such an illusion. He'll be more sure of what he wants. He could have just been through a lot. And so, Knight of Swords, like, he speaks from a reckless place, right? Like, at times he's 100%. At times he'll make you feel like you're everything in the world to him, and then the next minute you don't hear from him, or you don't get the acknowledgement of, like, what you want from him. And I got the Six of Pentacles twice, so I feel like there's a lot of other moving parts in his life. And so maybe he's not in the place to just give it exclusively to you, you know? And that's not to say he's out there doing other women or anything like that. But with the Knight of Cups, it's saying, like, he's not quite there yet. He's not emotionally balanced. He's Prince Charming at times. And he's showing up as a knight. So, of course, he's still learning, right? I do have the Death card. Okay. Now, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, maybe if you were to, let's say, let it go or move forward, it might cause the change that you're looking for at some point. It could be reborn. But for me, I think that you've done a lot of growing in the last couple of years since I've known you. And so I know that you're showing up as an Empress. Your readings look amazing. There's no deception. There's nothing in there, right? The only thing I see is, like, the thing is, like, when, let's say, an Empress tries to date a knight, she's going to have to come down a little bit, because if not, the two aren't going to understand each other. So I feel like you're always going to have to give parts of yourself up in order for things to be okay, right? Or for there to be some sort of understanding. So I would just say, tell the truth, you know, like, have a conversation with him. And it can cause a lot of resentment if you continue to lower yourself to appease somebody else. You know what I mean? And I know in the other readings we saw, like, the blending of the family and things like that. And maybe, you know, energy changes. So maybe at the moment he was, like, thinking about it. He was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then all the worries, all the stress, all the things that he's battling come in. And if you're, connected to this person, you're going to start to feel angry, or you're going to start to feel his feelings. And you're going to wonder, like, where did that come from? But it's because, like, his energy is attached to you. So if you're feeling weird or upset or angry, it could be coming from him, you know. But that's what I've got for the first question. I hope that helps. Let me see. And hello, Danielle. You have a date tonight. Hell yeah. Congratulations. All right, let's do the second question. How's October gonna go in this connection? Okay. Okay. So the devil comes up, first card. I feel there's going to be like a conflict, an argument, some kind of fear arises. I feel there might be some kind of conflict, right? Like some kind of disagreement, which is going to put things on hold for a minute. I feel like after the hold, because I have the Hangman and the Hierophant, it's going to be like, almost like he's going to throw a Hail Mary, because I have the King of Swords too. Maybe you two will have like a deeper conversation about like the wants and needs of one another, and if there's like a logical or strategical way that the two of you can accomplish this. But today is the beginning of October, so if you two are not understanding each other right now, that's probably why the devil is here. Let me see. And this is an ugly devil. He's like holding that apple like, do you want a bite? I feel you're at the place now where you recognize the red flags, you recognize the things that aren't in alignment, and you're working through, or you're trying to work through them. But it's like every time you try, it's like there's a pullback or something. Again, the Six of Swords came out to confirm the devil in the Six of Swords. It's like, I do feel you're going to move energetically away for a little bit, just because you need to collect yourself. And maybe that's what they need to, is like to find peace in the middle of, some kind of chaos. And I got the Three of Cups again. It's like that's what's on hold. The blending of things, the celebration of this connection. It's like it's being put on hold. Maybe because they need to think about it, or you need to think about it, or you're going to completely walk away. I have Three of Pentacles. To me, all these threes coming out is kind of worrisome, because like I said earlier, we kept getting the Six of Pentacles. And to me, they're very similar, right? There's too many people involved in the equation. Now, this could also mean, like the two of you start to blend something. But that's the main thing that's on hold, is like maybe they're just not ready for... Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's a pattern that's like pull back, and then you get everything you want, and then it's almost like a roller coaster. Because they're showing me the Ten of Pentacles after the two of you separate for a little bit. But they're still showing up as like the King of Swords, the Magician. So maybe there is a want for it, but there's also a lot of fear involved. I feel the end of the month will be a lot better. Communication will be a lot clearer. And I think the two of you are going to come into some kind of compromise, whether that be the two of you are on different pages, and, maybe you two need to completely separate. But I don't feel that. I feel that they're going to come in and be like, okay, I'm going to give you everything you want. And you know how that goes. It lasts for a second, and then... I mean, that's not a definite, because energy changes. Maybe they're just like in a confused state right now. They're scared of maybe backlash of things. But it does say like you two are going to try to work through it. But there is some kind of pause here that it's needed, because it's the only way that the conflict is going to be able to be peaceful. And I know that your peace is very important to you. So you're not at peace. If you're not at peace right now, then you need to move into a state of peace, because everything is okay. A man, love just sometimes isn't enough. It really isn't. And especially like when you've come to the point of having peace and they come in and they kind of rock it a little bit, it causes a lot of internal struggles. But that's what I've got for you, boo. All right, Steph, you're next, my love. Hey, Cece. You missed my wardrobe. Girl, I don't even have a wardrobe. I be freestyling. I freestyle it. Got on my Friday, whoops, wrong shoulder. Friday the 13th jacket. That's funny. Girl, I don't dress up for nothing. Alright, Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. But thank you. I'm glad somebody likes it. Like, I was a nurse for so long that I was always in scrubs. So, you get used to being in comfortable clothes and then you put back on the dressy stuff and you're like, ooh, I'm not comfortable. All right, let's see. Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. And thank you again, Emma. I love you so much. Things will be okay. Just keep your head up. Think as positive as possible. This man is like lying to himself. Okay, so I know y'all can't see the cards, so I'm trying to let y'all know, like, you know, what I'm seeing. So we have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. He's delusional. He's a little delulu right now. And it could be because the Four of Cups is like apathy. It's like, I don't even want to do anything. I don't care how good the offer is. I don't care how good the girl looks. I don't care none of it. I don't want to accept shit. Right? So then they get this bright idea. In order to move forward, they need to just like friend zone it a little bit. They feel like in their head the best thing for them to do is just sneak out because there's all these options. But they don't even want any of those options. They're stuck. Like, they're stuck. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I feel like he's a little delusional right now. He's kind of lost in possibly like the world. The world is in a crazy place right now. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are very confused about a lot. Because like what I'm seeing is they get this bright idea. Okay, let me try to like mend this. Let me try to like friend zone it. But then they say it's better the way that it is, right? Four of Swords. They're still growing. They're still learning. I think they might just be kind of in like one of those dark periods, the dark night of the soul possibly. And they just need rest. They need to figure themselves out because they don't feel very secure and solid. I just feel like they're giving me a lot of excuses. Okay. It does show they have feelings for you. And they do know being with you would be great. But the Seven of Cups is like their illusion, their idea of what it should be is so different than like reality. And they could feel like, you know, if I commit, I'm going to lose out on all these things. But they're in a place where they're not even accepting anything anyway, so why does it matter? But the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe this is like a necessary process they're having to go through. Maybe they know they're delusional and they need to like sit with themselves for a minute and be like, what's the reality here? Now, I do show they have a lot of respect for you. They have love for you. It's just their illusion or their delusion is just way different than yours. So, I don't know. I hope he heals with the Four of Swords, you know, like get out of the stuck place that they are in, because I don't see any movement right now. That's not what they're telling me. They're telling me more of like, I don't want to. I don't want to. Like a kid, like if they say no, like my grandson, the toddler, when he says no, he means it. You cannot make him do anything, you know, and that's kind of the way it feels. Like he's just being stubborn and making excuses for himself too. Like I had every reason to do that. I had every reason to do what I did. It was for the best, you know, and that's why I say he's a little delusional. But I hope that helps, love. Hold on. I gotta read your book, Rach. Hold on. Okay. But I hope that helps in some sense. All right, Rachel. A lot of times if somebody is accusing you of something, it's more than likely because they're doing it. Or, you know, it could be different. It could be they're just very insecure. But let's see. Is he dating another female? Or is he just being jealous? Okay. I don't think he's dating anybody else, to be honest. What I think is he's been through a lot of situations where people hid things. They had secrets. And he's gone through it again and again, right? And so it's his way of controlling the situation because he's defensive, because he always waits for that other shoe to drop. And he feels like if I protect myself, if I'm always on the lookout, if I ask questions, I'm in charge. 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands, it's almost like he has no clue of how to have like a healthy relationship, right? Because you don't need to be controlled. You're a grown-ass woman, and he shouldn't feel the need to control you because he's a grown-ass man. But like I said, I think it's happened so many times that this is his kind of protective mechanism to like make sure. But it's like a control thing. It's like, I'm watching you. But you don't want to feel that way. You don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, this guy is like watching me. Like, can I go to the bathroom? And I feel like it would get worse over time if you stayed with this person. Like, you will constantly be trying to reassure this person. Like, things would go good for a minute, and then they'd fall back into that old pattern. Because Ten of Swords, like, they always are waiting for the end. They're always waiting for the sky to fall or, you know, whatever. And I don't see him doing it because he's dating somebody else. I see he's doing it because intuitively he feels like This is the right thing for him to do to protect himself, or to make sure nobody's got any secrets, kind of thing. To make you kind of get into the energy of, like, I gotta watch what I do because he's gonna get upset or whatever. But I honestly, like I said, he's Chicken Little, and he's scared that you're gonna leave him because he's insecure. And that's okay. It happens, I guess. Oh, thank you, Jason. You will go after Rachel. Okay, let me shuffle these back in. Oh, thank you, Culture. I appreciate you, love. We're in spooky season. Alright, Rach. Hold on 1 second. Girl, you tell me way too much. It makes me, like, unsure of what you're asking. So, hold on 1 second. Let's just make it, like, clear. What do you want to know? And good evening to everybody who came. Trying to read these questions. What's the reason Michael hasn't called you back? Or is he just jealous? Alright, let's see. Why has he not? Okay. Alright, Rachel, hold on. Who are you going on a date with, though? Because if you're not dating Michael, then you are talking to other people. Okay. Why is he not calling Rachel back? I put less cards here because it's hard to be on camera and juggle like 100 things. Alright, Rachel, let's see. Is he just jealous, or why hasn't he called her back? Isn't that the question we just asked, love? Okay, is there another woman he's dealing with? Let's see. Because that's very different than what you asked me. But thank you for clarifying. Let's see. Let's see. I honestly do not feel he's talking to anybody else. I feel that he's in like a dark mood right now, and that's probably why he hasn't contacted you. Because this Nine of Wands is gray. It's like black and white. It's like he's upset with the Tower. He's upset. The sky is falling. And he basically talked himself into the sky is falling with you. Like, he's sad. So that's probably why he hasn't talked to you. It's like he's being patient. He's like, she's gonna talk to me. She's gonna come to me. And even if you texted him, it's like he's almost trying to punish you for something. I don't know what he's punishing you for, but his ego is definitely in the way here. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. He'll get over it, and he will end up talking to you. But not like with love. It's almost like he's too much in his head. Yeah, the Devil and the King of Swords. That's like narcissistic. If you attract narcissists, you need to be very careful, because they have a way of making you feel like you're the problem. It's like they'll come and promise you the world, apologize, all of the things, but And I feel like if you stay with them, eventually they will talk to other people. But right now, they're not. They're upset with you. Like you didn't follow their rules or you're in trouble. Because they're in their feelings. Or, yeah. I don't know. That I just feel like he's trying to punish you by not calling you. Like, I'm going to show her. Well, she's going on a date tonight, sir, so... I hope it goes well for you. Don't ever beg anybody. Unless it's like, you know, some kinky stuff. Then you can beg, but... Other than that... Nobody's worth it. Nobody. I don't care. They're not worth it. And if they want you to... 10 years ago, I'd say make them beg. Make them beg. But that's what I got for you. Alright, next question. Man, I'm not gonna say nothing. I feel you. I've dated a lot of light skins in my life, and it's like they're so pretty. But most strippers are not that intelligent, so you gotta trade something. Alright, what's your next question, boo? Did I miss it? Did you already post it? Nah, we haven't even made it to the free list yet, babe. You did not miss it. Thank you, Jason. Shit, it doesn't look like she types slow. She be typing all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Culture, for your donation. You'll go after Jason. That's because y'all are amazing. Y'all are good. Like, for me, my nails get in the way of the typing, so most of my stuff comes out weird, so I try not to post. There's only 5 people here. It's okay. It's alright. I don't think so. Rachel, where are you at, love? Where is your third question, boo? Maybe her date started. Or I answered her questions. I don't know. That makes sense. I might need to do that. Because my fingernails will slip, and it's worse because Spell Correct tries to get on it too. It's like... Rachel. If not, I guess, Jason, it's on you. Let's see. Give me a second. Give me a second. No. How do I... Okay. You put... Oh, there you go. Okay, Rachel, while you get your question out there, I'm going to go do Jason. All right, Jason, how does... What is that name? Hold on. Maeve. Okay. How does Maeve feel about you? All right, Jason, let's see. Let's use this one. How does Maeve feel about Jason? Okay. For me, this is like they're interested, but not to the point to where they're ready to like move in with you or to be with you. This person has a lot of fear and they're scared like things might change, or maybe they're just giving it time. They're like, because they got the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, I'm going to invest and see what happens. You know, like, I'm trying to overcome my fears. Six of Swords, Eight of Swords. I'm trying to move past what I feel is making me feel stuck. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the setup. Things are just in my way. The Virgo in me is like, it's so cluttered. Clean it up. My Pisces says, YOLO. Okay. Okay. I think they're still holding like a place in their heart for another person. And that could be why it's like hard for them to like move forward. They might still be waiting for them, lusting for them. You know, I feel like it might have even been like, it was like just a chemistry kind of connection, you know, like somebody that you get your needs from, but they caught feelings. And so I feel like there's a misunderstanding there, and that could be like they're still waiting for that to come in, and that may not be true, but there's somebody still in their heart, whatever that means. And your abilities scare them for some reason, like the way that you're able to alchemize things. You could probably teach them a lot, and that's probably why they're here for it, although they're scared of it. Now, they could be a very intuitive person too, you know, and the two of you just blend well together. So they're like, they have an intellectual attraction to you, whereas I think the one that they still hold in their heart was more of like a physical connection. And because you two kind of bond on an intellectual level, they're like, okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to overcome this. I feel like like I had said, I feel like they feel safer with you. The connection that they were in before, there was a lot of disagreements, a lot of, miscommunication. They never could just get it right, and they could be recently have moved out of that, and so like you're a sense of peace for them, and that could be why they're not trying to rush it. But it's hard because I feel like they got a lot of resentment for somebody else. They're saying it's over, fuck this shit, I'm out. But they're still kind of waiting because this person, holds that place with them. But they do say you're attractive. They do say they're going to work on it. I don't think it's like, love or anything yet, but just give it time. I feel like they're still processing something from the past. They could still have a lot of anger that they need to work through for connections in their life. I don't know if they have kids, but it looks like if they did move away from something, it was because it was not healthy for the child. It was very toxic, like, that's what I got. I hope that helps, my love. Yeah, I think there's definitely a bond there. Where it's gonna go, they're not really telling me, but I do see like they're here for it, and as much as they can be, at least. Okay, so did Rachel ever post that third question? She just bounced and went on her date. She said something about light skins and then disappeared. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll save it for her for next time if she doesn't come back. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Culture. General about your roommate situation. Whatever you need to hear. Alright, let's see. They're all gonna fall. It's like dominoes over here. I made sure y'all couldn't really see it because there's a lot going on over there. Alright, what to do about this roommate situation? Whatever needs to come out. No, thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. There's been a lot of Ten of Wands coming up today. There's a lot of pressure on people. There's a lot of things going on right now. Okay. I feel like there's an end coming because I have 10-10. I've got the 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a breaking point, maybe to where the two of you can come to some sort of an agreement to live healthily together. Because I do have the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like, in time, it looks like there's a way to make it right. Whether it be them moving out and somebody else moving in, or you moving out, something like that. Spirit's like, stay grounded. Make sure that you're not reacting to their stuff. Like, I would say keep your distance from them for now. Let it play out. Because I feel like you're protected. It's like right at the end of some change, right? Whether that be that they realize they were being dumb, you know what I'm saying? Or they start to see that maybe it wasn't the way they thought it was. Let's see. What else? Sorry, I'm wiggling. I'm over here dancing. I need to calm down. Okay. You don't see it now, and I think it's because, like, you don't know what to do. You're like, I just want peace. I want to come home and feel like it's home. I want to get along with them, but I'm not sure how to do it. Like, the more I talk, the more things get screwed up. So my thing is, like, act like you own the place. That's what it's saying. Like, basically, don't let another person deter your happiness. Just do things for you. And if they can't stop being negative or whatever, just ignore them as much as possible. Because your happiness is not reliant on them. And theirs isn't either. I think they're just being petty and immature. And this is another 10 of Cups. So I feel like there's a change, right? The burden and the pain and the disagreements, I think, are going to come to an end the more that you could just ignore it, right? Because a lot of people, when they do negative things, it's for a reaction. And so the more that you don't give them the reaction they're looking for, the more that they'll find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? They'll go find somebody else to bother, somebody else to talk about. It's not going to last forever. This is just a season, babe. And then I got the 10 of Pentacles. So 10-10, you can be seeing that a lot. And things are going to get better for you, for sure. I don't know how it's going to happen or why it's going to happen, but I do feel there's a breaking point and it's going to switch over. And I basically think that, you know, either they're just going to move out and go be with all the petty little girls or whatever and talk all their crap, because that's what makes them happy. You know, you're more of like, I don't want that in my life. So either they're just going to stop because you're not giving in to them, or something's going to happen to where they need to GTFO. But that's what I've got for you, love. I hope that helps. And thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you, boo. Yeah, gray rock 'em. That's the best advice. If somebody is just unable to find peace in their life, gray rock their ass, because they do not deserve any attention at all. Bad behavior is not recognized. But, alright, we're at the free list now. Genie, what is coming next in love for you? It's so weird not having 1200 decks, but I still managed to have a lot of them. I tried to minimize it as much as possible, though, because I need some elbow room. Alright, what's coming next in love for my beautiful Genie? Alright. It's an unexpected event. I do see that. Somebody's coming in hot and heavy. Knight of Wands. 6 of Cups. The thoughts of you, the memories of you, they can't deny anymore. And they're going to rush in. But they're still coming with the 9 of Wands. And I feel like this could be that they feel that you're not going to take them again. You're not going to go through the cycle again, maybe. But Knight of Wands, I don't know. I would say this is like an unthought, like, can't get you off my mind, I gotta tell you. But you know how them Knight of Wands are. They could just want some loving, you know? They remember the loving and they want some more of that. So it's like they're hoping you're not like, get away from me. Alright, hello. I'm going to say one thing, okay? If it's not your season to have a job, you won't get any offers. Everything will be locked, frozen. Um, when it's the right time, it just shows up, right? And I know I've been reading for you for a while, and it did say like you're meant to be where you're at right now. So it could just be Spirit's way of being like, hey, I told you, you're supposed to just take care of your family. You're supposed to. But let's see. Yeah, you're definitely on hold because you're meant to be right where you're at. And there's some lesson you're learning from this. It could be patience. It could be maybe your ego's taking a little bit of a hit right now, like a purposeful, like ego death, but not a death, right? Just a chill out. In time, you will have everything that you're looking for, but right now, it's like the main thing is whatever's being birthed in this time is necessary. So when things don't work out, don't say to yourself, nobody's hiring. Don't say nobody wants me. It's not that. It's just not your season right now. When it's your season, you'll get it. But right now, it's like you're going through something bigger. Even though it doesn't look bigger, you're going through something bigger. You are on hold for a reason. I understand, boo. I understand. I understand. The bag is important. But it's not. Like, sometimes we value ourselves based on the things that we have, the money we have. And what's really important is that inside, the soul, the connection with spirit, the trust that they're keeping you away from certain things for a reason. And then just thanking them and be like, you know what? Okay. It's not my time. I'm going to keep trying. And when it's time, it'll come. But just trust that they're aligning something really good for you in the meantime. Don't doubt it. Don't act like there's something wrong with you. It's not that. It's just not right now. Alright, so Stephanie. I know, isn't she just the best? I love my genes. I got Jean and Jeannie. What are things Jonathan misses about you? Let's see. Seven of Cups. The dream. I guess when you both believed in the same things, I guess, like the feeling of like when y'all were first together, that dream like infatuation, you know, that not reality, that the illusion of everything being good, right? Not to say you weren't good. It's just I'm kind of feeling like he felt judged. He felt like you kind of popped that bubble, but he liked it too, and you were teaching him something. He says you're a dream. You're an amazing person. And that could have been the problem too, is like his insecurities. Queen of Pentacles, he always shows me that. It's like he misses that nurturing, soft, loving side of you. The illusion that everything can be okay. That peace was easy to find with you, but you can't find peace in another person if you don't have peace within yourself, and that's the illusion, right? Like I said, he's kind of just, it's almost like you woke him up to the illusion he was living in. Maybe he thought he was ready for all of the things and then realized, like, I'm not, you know? So and I'm saying he misses it all. It's just he's starting to realize, like, maybe he's gone through the thing of like going through connections until that honeymoon period wears off, and then he bounces, because that's when he has to really show up, and maybe he's just not ready for that. How is your spiritual journey going? All right, let's see. I think you've done really well of like managing, bringing together the feminine and masculine parts of yourself. Maybe you were living too much in one or the other. The Seven of Cups just keeps coming out. I think you've kind of faced a lot of your inner demons, I guess you could say. There still may be some illusions that you live in, you know, the constructs of life that just aren't quite, it's still like you're one foot in the matrix, one foot out. But I do feel like you have come to some sort of truth about that, and you've learned to like cut out things that you know were an illusion, or you've cut out things that you were doing out of trauma or something like that. So they're proud of the fact that you are willing to accept the truth when it comes. I mean, you probably still have some illusions that you haven't come to terms with, but I do feel like for the most part you're willing to face them, and that they're not going to all come at once, because that would just be way too much. But over time, you're learning, you're growing, you're using your voice more, you're standing up for yourself, you're setting more healthy boundaries, right? It's still a battle, you know. This is a world that's dark and light. So we're always going to have the dark sometimes that kind of follows us or tries to stop us. But like, okay, let's say for instance, I've got all these lights. If I were to put something dark into the room, it wouldn't make the room darker. But if I were to turn on some other lights, things would get lighter. So dark can't really affect the light. It just casts shadows. And so your shadows are coming into a more, you know, like you're facing them more, and you're recognizing them when they show up. And you're like, all I need is some more light to dispel the shadow. Alright, so general love, right? I think we're all being put through a lot of trials right now, in general, as a collective. But is it for the better? More than likely, yes, I would say so. Alright, general love for my beautiful M. Okay. What I'm getting is like, don't let discouragement like overpower you right now. It's just part of learning like where you belong, who you belong with, right? If this one isn't it, the next one will be, right? Because I see a bright, shiny Ace of Pentacles in your future, the Two of Cups. This could be like the healing of your connection now, getting past the conflict, working through them. Again, give thanks that you're recognizing things different now and you're able to change them, right? Because change starts with us. If we're not willing to change, nothing else is going to change. I feel like by Sagittarius season, you're really going to have a grasp on what you want and who you want it with, whoever that may be. Because they do, like I said, have the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. I just feel like this is a season and it's happening to bring certain things together the way that they're supposed to. And your readings have been amazing, girl. Like, great things are coming for you. It's just, don't let one little thing throw you off or throw you backwards to have to go through a cycle again. Just let it flow. Let it be whatever it wants to be. And if it's not for you, walk away from it. You know what I mean? It doesn't say forever, just for some time. But I feel like it's just, you need to learn to let go. I think there's a lot, you know, like you still are trying to control something that's not able to be controlled. And so just take your hands off. Be like, it's going to be for my best to do whatever it is I need to do for me. You know, quit focusing on everybody else's feelings. Because I promise you, we can have empathy for a lot of people. But if they're not showing empathy towards our feelings and the things that we're going through, when you give it consideration on their part, then it's just not it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be that one that holds everything together. Things just have to, you know, move. So take your hands off of it for a while, and I think things will be okay. Let it be whatever it's gonna be. All right. Okay, messages from your soulmates, higher self. You can be seeing twos a lot, 22. Okay. What your soulmate is saying is, like, spiritually they're not being able to be in your life right now. The connection is solidified. Like, they know you're their person. You're going to be the one in the end that they want. But right now they're blocked from you. And that could be your spiritual team keeping you away from them for a reason. Because the Empress is here, and I feel like this could be a season for you to recognize that part of yourself, that you are an Empress. You are in control of your life. You can create a life. You can create all kinds of things. And a lot of times we put our worth on another person, and you know, so I feel like it's a necessary time for you to learn who you are and what you want. And when it's time, it will come. Eight of Wands, Star. Like, your dream will happen. It just right now is not the time. There's growing that needs to be done, whether that be on your part or their part. But they know, like, you're that person. You're that Two of Cups. You're the one that gets them, that they have that unconditional love for. Now, their ego could be in control. That could be what is keeping the two of you apart. Maybe they know they need to grow. You know, maybe, like I said, a lot of times when things aren't meant to be, they're not going to happen. No matter how much you push, just not. And then it's important right now for you to realize your importance. Without them, you know, yeah, of course things can be better with them, but they can also be just as great with you, right? So that's what I got for you. All right, Diamond Girl. All right. You're welcome, babe. What is next for you in love? Seven of Cups is a theme right now. There's something happening. Yours flipped in reverse. So I feel like the illusion, something is happening to where maybe your idea of what you want or the things that you want are changing. You're not living in that sense of, I'm going to have a fairy tale forever, right? I'm going to meet somebody and we're going to get married and all of these things. So that could also mean that, you know, the person attached to you has also come to that realization that nothing is ever going to be perfect. But I feel like this is a past person, to be honest. Seven of Cups, death in reverse. It's like they want to come back. At one time, maybe they were in the illusion that this is all wrong for them. But it's funny that all your cards are coming out in reverse. Except for the Hangman. The one that you would want to be right. But I think what it's saying is like it needed to be pulled apart for a reason because they learned something different. They woke up to that grass is not greener on the other side as much as they thought it was. Maybe this is a person that y'all had some real shit happen between the two of you, and it was, you needed to walk away for your sanity because this person was just delulu, right? They were lost in their own nonsense from the past. But it does look like somebody that's been out of your life is coming back. Let me put it up right. So, and I know everybody's like, I don't want a past person. I feel you. I can't control what's coming, you know. I could tell the universe don't send, or you could tell the universe don't send me anybody old. I want something new. But, alright. LT Spiritual. You're welcome. What good things are coming towards you this month? The song Remember Us This Way from The Star Is Born is playing. Could be significant for somebody. Alright, boo. Let's see. Man, I wish I could clarify this. Queen of Wands, Devil, Two of Cups. This looks like an opportunity that looks great. It looks wonderful. It looks like it fits you perfectly. But there's strings attached with it. There may be things hidden. There may be things you don't know. It looks good on the surface, but there's something not right in the underneath. This could also be somebody that's like completely obsessed with you. But it gives me more of like it's an opportunity that just is too good to be true in all of the sense. Yeah. This could be a warning, like be careful, don't let your want for something make you believe something that isn't true. But that's what I got for you. I hope it helps. Alright. Nana Banana. Libra's feelings towards you. Hold on. Will he reach out in October? Let's see. I do feel like he will reach out in October, but there could be something that he's not telling you. You know, I don't feel like this is like your forever union, or I feel like he shows up good, but there's still something that's not quite right. And I'm not going to say it was like the last one where the devil showed up. No. This is more of like something he's keeping from you. This could be like another person or another situation he was in, something like that. He seems pretty solid in what he's saying, but there's still something you're not going to know. So don't let this man stress you out. But kind of like what I'm getting is like you two are not really ever apart, because there is a very strong bond there. So if you ever feel lonely, just know you energetically are attached to this person. So. And thank y'all for being patient with me and all the love and support you show. I really appreciate it. Do I see a new person on your path? Let's see. Two of Cups. I would definitely say yes. Two of Cups is the one that understands you. I kind of feel like it comes out of nowhere. It's like right when you're giving up, you're like, all of the offers suck. Like, I don't want none of y'all. Y'all just suck. And then this person comes in and it's like they're able to... It kind of feels like they're the type that will kiss your scars. They'll nurture your traumas. They'll help you to, like, alleviate any of the pain that you've been holding on to. Could happen during Scorpio season. But it feels like it's right on time. It's right when, like, you give up is when it happens. Alrighty. Mary Jane. General next 2 weeks. I don't even know how some of these songs end up on my playlist. It's so weird. I feel like you're going to be triggered within the next 2 weeks. And it could be like with a friend, a family member. Spirit's like there's some cutting out of maybe a person, a place, whatever. I feel like you're going to see the shadow side of something. It could be yourself, right? It could involve somebody that you're close to. What Spirit's like, stand strong. Be smart. Don't let your heart rule the show here, because if you let your heart rule the show, that heart is a little bit of a lion, you know. I get you're going to be tested to see, like, are you going to fall back into old patterns? Are you going to, you know, feed into it, or are you going to just cut it out? And the Six of Wands at the bottom, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. But it's like, maybe something you need to face or something you need to get rid of. Okay. Buddha. 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 stupid desk. I always do that. You're welcome, babe. Thank you all for being here and being patient. Okay, Buddha, what's your question? I'm going to do doctor because they posted. Just post next, okay? Buddha, post your question. No, it was something about a twin flame, I think. Alright, general love. What's coming for doctor? The star. Could be an Aquarius. Something you've been wishing for, wanting. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. The start of a dream. The start of a relationship. Could also be a return of a relationship. Lovers, Three of Cups. It looks positive. It looks like something you've been wishing for is coming towards you. With 3 cards, y'all gotta understand, I don't get the full story. I just get like a little picture of it. So I can't really tell you who, what, when, and where, or why. But I do have Gemini, Aquarius. Or it could be like a healed version of what you wanted. Okay. All right, Buddha. You're currently homeless. General surrounding the living in a place this month. I'm about to do your question, Buddha. Are you still here or did you leave? Alright, I'm going to do it anyway. Alright. Let's see. Information surrounding Buddha's living situation. You're welcome, Doctor. Buddha, are you still here? I'm going to ask you a question. Anyways, what I'm seeing is you're about to get help from possibly 2 women, or you're going to get some offers that's going to help you to become more stable, more grounded, help you to come into alignment with a job, a home. But I feel like there's 2 women in particular that are going to help you through this. But it's almost like there's a choice here of like who to depend on, who to rely on. And I'm sorry to hear about your situation. I think it's all gonna work itself out. Kind of feels like there's gonna be some earth angels that step into the situation and help you. Maybe they put you in alignment with a place or something like that. But I do feel it's gonna become more secure and solid in the next, I'd say, month or so. And don't be scared to ask for help, because sometimes people don't like to ask for help. But you can't get anything if you don't ask. It's like you gotta knock on the door for it to be open. You gotta ask so you know. But I do feel like things are gonna work out. And I hope that helps. And if you weren't here, there was a reason. All right, Kiki. Hey, Anita. Oh, it's the first time you see me? Yeah, I was on in my beginning stages, but not now. Oh, thank you, Anita. You're so sweet. All right, so you have a great day too, babe. All right. I gotta go back again. What's coming towards you in love, Cherry? Let's see. What's coming in love for Cherry? I think Libra season is going to be important for you. I feel like something's going to spark. It could be somebody coming in and lighting a fire. Like, it's going to give you a reason to celebrate. But I do feel like, I don't know where this connection is going to go or if it's going to turn into love, but it could just be like the start of something or the restart of something. Could be a Libra you're dealing with, or just something's going to happen during Libra season in particular. All right. You have a great day too, babe. Okay, general for this month. Okay. Now I'm not sure exactly like what you're going through, but I feel like there's somebody energetically already there with you. I feel now, if you're not looking for a relationship, I feel like this is the start of like maybe you get a promotion, maybe you get a raise, or you step into your life purpose or something like that. Just don't get upset because it's kind of like I feel something really good is coming for you, but you don't see it yet. So it's like, I don't know, it gives you like this heavy feeling like, oh, life, it sucks. You know what I mean? Something great is coming. So if you start to feel depressed or sad or whatever it is, you're not alone in that. Something good is coming. So whether it be a raise or like a connection that can go the distance kind of thing. But it's almost like everybody's got like this energy to them that's kind of heavy. Like even the ones that are in relationships, it's still, there's a heaviness in the collective in general. We're being tried and tested right now. You don't want a relationship, then it could be like a raise or promotion or something that's up leveling your life. How are things going at I kind of feel like things are going good. Something behind the scenes is working out. I don't know if they had to like change their financial director or something like that. It just looks like something right now is going good for them. But I do feel it's like behind the scenes, like it's not for everybody. So there could be like a boss that is secretly doing something to make things better. Well, it doesn't look like they're doing bad, that's for sure. It looks like there's something either about to happen or has just happened that's gonna be good for that company or facility. I don't think we had Kimberly yet. Go ahead and post your question, Kimberly. Let me do Scorpio and then I'll do you, Kim. If it's your turn, I don't even know. I'm so confused right now. Okay, Kimberly, post your question. It's okay. I think Jean was posting like 2 at a time, so I don't think you got skipped. I just didn't read your name. Wait, you can post because it was just like right before Maria. Let me do Scorpio first, though. Energy check-in, Robert, towards you. Hierophant. The sun. Aww. I got tears in my eyes. That's kind of beautiful. I feel like a light kind of went off in his head. Like, why have I been pushing this away? Because this feels freaking amazing. You feel amazing to them. They're like in the position now to where they want to protect this with everything that they have. Hierophant, Sun, 7 of Wands. They see the light. They see the light. You deserve it. They better be good to you, Scorpio. I love it. I'm going to do both of y'all, but listen, pay attention to the chat because sometimes I won't say your name. You know what I mean? And that's on me because I know I didn't say Kiki or Kimberly. So y'all both post and I'll read for you. But from now on, just pay attention to the chat because sometimes she posts while I'm in the middle of a reading and you won't hear it. But it's there. Of course, anytime. You posted. All I can see is you don't believe in luck, and please don't go after my mods because they do the best to try to help. Okay, you want a general read. Did I? Okay. I get it, but like if you are skipped from now on, like I won't go back and read. So my advice is if you don't want to be skipped, make sure you pay attention to it. I try my best to get everybody and say their names, but sometimes like I said, I'm in the middle of doing 500 things at one time. All right. This could be like somebody coming back around, like a conversation being had. Now that could mean like a person from your past. Doesn't have to be romantic. I feel like this could be family. But I feel like whatever communication you're about to get is going to make you happy. Like it could be about a celebration. Maybe somebody's having a baby. Maybe somebody wants you for the rest of their life. I'm not sure. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 3 of Cups. This could be the return of something, or just a conversation that brings a lot of happiness to your environment, I guess you could say. It looks good. 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. It's kind of like something that needed to happen. A reason to celebrate. Maybe there's a conversation that needed to be had to clear the air. I'm not sure, but it looks good. All right. In my guess, I would say romantic, but it could really mean anything, because 10 of Cups could mean like family, right? Friends, people you consider family. All right, Kiki, thank you, babe, for understanding. I don't know how to say it. Is it right? Right, R-I-G-H-T? No, what that spells right. Like for me, my 10 of Cups looks way different than anybody else's. You know, like everybody has their individual what makes them happy. You're welcome. Okay, right, right, right. Are you here? Right. Christina. Okay, post your question, right? I think it's right. I don't know if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Rofit. Rofit. What? Rofit. Post your question. I don't know how to say your name. Rofit. Ro. I don't know. Rohit. Rohit. Wrote. Alright. When will you be karmically free from your past? I don't think we're ever fully disconnected from our karma. Let me see. He wants to know dates and times and whatnot. Let's see. Okay. We got the Death card, the Justice card, and the High Priestess. When you can make peace with your karma and get rid, like, it's almost like when you're ready to rise, that Phoenix rising, they're not giving me dates, times, nothing. They're just telling me when. You got to get right with your soul. You'll know it when it's time, is kind of what I'm hearing. There's some kind of balance. Like, you've got to understand in life, there's really no right, wrong. There's a balance in everything. Like, when you can kind of like face your karma directly and accept what role you played into it, it'll help to balance the scales, set your soul free, kind of thing. And to me, this could even mean like you're not going to know, or you're not going to be karmically tied to it until you've gone through it. And that's 3 major arcana, so I would guess it's going to take a while. You're not there yet. There's some kind of acceptance that's needed in order for you to rise above it. But either way, I don't feel like it's part of your journey, so it's always a part of you. So it's like you can't really forget it. It's always going to be attached to you in some sense. It's like when you make peace with it and can look at it from both sides, I think that'll help to balance the scales. But yeah, they're not giving me dates, times, years. Especially with 3 cards, you know, even if I were to count it up, it wouldn't add up right. Hopefully that makes sense. Melancholic. Rohit. Rohith. And I'm not trying to butcher your name, I promise. I've never seen it before, so. And plus my vision is bad, and like, to me it looked like right. Melancholic, Siona. You don't have a next question. What are you talking about? The free list only gets 1 question. Or you mean like next time? I'm so confused. Okay. Siona. Will you get an approved apartment by next year? Okay, well, Siona, apartment approved by next year. Yes. I definitely see you moving. It's a definite yes. Queen of Swords, Chariot, Knight of Wands. When the time is right, yes, you will. Wheel of Fortune. Definitely. You thought you would get 3 questions? I know Rachel got 3 questions because she donated for 3. The free list only gets 1. Jean. You're welcome, Sienna. Virgo's feelings and next actions. Gotcha. Four of Wands, Lovers. Magician. There's a lot of majors coming out right now. We got the Magician, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles. They give me a headache. It's like they got the power, but they don't know what to do with it. Like, I honestly feel like your door is open. But when they think about it, they are not sure that that's a door they want to go through because of what could happen after. Lovers, Four of Wands. It looks like that they want you. And they want you in more of a, like, you know, physical way, a connection way. And you make them feel kind of powerless, speechless, like they don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. But I actually feel like you're like sitting there waiting at the door, like you called and told me you're coming. Where are you at? And they're like, I don't know what to do, I'm lost, stuck in a tree somewhere, confused. Especially with the Magician, it's like they have everything they need to do what it is that they want, but they don't know that, I guess. These boys. Men, whatever. Y'all know that I'm crazy, so if I exposed it, I'm sorry. I know y'all aren't talking about me, but well, thank you guys, thank you mods, thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed the Halloweenish background. It'll be like this for a month, so I appreciate y'all all being here for me and supporting me. All the donations, just showing up, waiting for your turn, trying to be as patient as possible most of the time. Y'all have an amazing Thursday, and I will see y'all again on Friday. There, I'm gonna do my heart like this now and give it some wings, I guess. It doesn't work right. I don't know. I gotta find something new. Anyways, y'all have an amazing night. And I will see y'all again on Friday. And yes, feel better, Jeannie, please. We need you here.